Now we're recording. Something like that? Which song is that though? But the bus said it's lonely. Oh, no, I wanted to play I think it's a capo for this song. No, it's yeah. That's it. No. Is it? I don't know how it goes. Hey. How does it go? I can't breathe. I don't really know. I don't know. It's like oh, maybe that's it. I think that's it. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Under the light as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance, I know. Close your eyes. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Something. It's hey there, Delilah. No, What's it? And then I know things are getting hard, but I'll pay the bills with this guitar now. We'll have it all. I fall. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Something like that. I am eccentripedo and weary from wandering, pondering what I could mean. How's that go? Down, down, down. No. 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 Fucking shit. No. 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 Yes, that's it. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, fucking hell. No, 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 no. There's one more note in there. No, it's da 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 da. No. Ah, shit. I don't know. No. No. No, no, no. I haven't heard the song in so long. I don't know, something like that. Oh, we hit 10. Nice. Alright, one more song. How's that song go? Before we left, just before our love was lost, you said, I am as constant as the northern star, and I said, constantly in the darkness, where it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the key, maybe if we just drop it down. Just before our love was lost, you said, I am as constant as the northern star, and I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you need me, I'll be in the bar, on the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched in it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine, tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Oh, I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones who ain't afraid. I remember the time you told me love is like touching souls. Well, surely you've touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. You're in my blood like holy wine, tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Would still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours, she knew your name, she knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. You're in my blood like holy wine, tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I don't know if that's better. Just before our love was lost, you said, I am as constant as the northern star, constant in the darkness. If you need me, I'll be at the bar, on the back of a cartoon coaster, blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched in it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine, so bitter and so sweet. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Some people want it all like holy wine. It ain't you, babe. Shit, where was I? Oh. You're in my blood like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet. What's like in this key? Oh. Let's try it here. This is like the Justin Bieber Case of You. No. No, what would it be? No, it's just a... Oh yeah. Just before our love was lost, you said, I am as constant as the northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you need me, I'll be in the bar on the back of a cartoon coaster in the blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketching it twice. No, you have to go down. You're in my blood like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet, and so sweet. It's so hard. And so sweet, sweet. I think that's my lowest note. E. And so sweet. Oh, oh, I could drink a case of you. Fucking hell. You. A case of you. Ooh, darling. And I could drink a case of you. So maybe it's like, you're in my blood. You're in my blood like holy wine. Tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Would still be on my feet. painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones who ain't afraid. I remember the time you told me love is like touching souls. Well, now surely you've touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. You're in my blood like holy wine, tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your name, she knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. You're in my blood like holy wine, tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, ooh, darling, and I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Yeah. Oh yeah, that song. Oh, I don't know any of the words of it. What was it? No. No. Something like that? Then in that chord I don't remember. Something like that. I can hear the do 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 Hike, hike. I made this whole video about I was talking about Lil Wayne and Bedrock, and like I think I got lost, but the best part was when I was talking about Every Girl and how in like that type of song, I was saying how I don't really listen to rap for the rappers. Like I don't really listen to rap for like, you know, realness or like lyricism or any of that, you know. Like I like rappers that are goofy, you know, was what I was saying. And how I really don't like Jay-Z, like I can respect how he's like one of the best rappers ever, but like I just don't feel like I can relate to him. Anyways, I was saying that what I really like is production, and this like basically what you get in, I forget how I framed it before, but how in some of these tracks like Every Girl, it's just like this expansive universe, you know, and it feels like you're kind of like meandering like through a defined space, I guess, you know. Like your surprises aren't bringing you too far from the core of what's there, you know. And that's something that can't even be said for like pop music when it's like, you know, you're going to the chorus or whatever. Like when you're just playing the same chord progression throughout the entire song, there's something just so, I don't know what the word is, but like I guess minimalist, like, but in how I was talking about minimalism before, like in how it's, you know, it becomes existent. Like once something stops being a symbol, once something isn't a symbol, it actually does what Impressionism wants to do, you know? Because really, if you're trying to convey yourself, or even if you're trying to like do something that's like realist, ultimately you are speaking about something new, you know? Like that's at least the angle, I think, you know? Like, because truth, when you say it, I mean, I don't know, it's like the type of thing that you can convey through music is like, it's always, it has to be minimal, you know? It has to be. Because music is actually it's actually a visceral medium, you know? So inherently, like it has its own visceral qualities to it that are, you know, they're not supposed to be the same as like the non-musical parts of like everything else, you know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just feel like that song in particular really like, you know, there's something so grandiose about like what's being done musically and production. I mean, you know, and you have that in a lot of, you know, hip hop, like, and that's why, you know, and not this like Tribe Called Quest shit, like not this like fucking like sampled like jazzy shit, you know. I mean the music that's like just like heavy chords, like almost like an Animal Collective song, like just like heavy fucking, you know, octave chords with a lot of, you know, like phaser and whatever. like who even can say like what the beat is to that song if you're not like a it's also like another great song is like Chopped and Screwed, I guess, or the other one, Buy You a Drank. I don't like that one hook, the like the yeah, whatever that is. Da, 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 da. Nah. But like Transformia, like a lot of those Lil Wayne songs, like Got Money, Lollipop, they just like they're like this whole like universe. And Bedrock, it's like what other music does that, like you're not gonna hear a Van Morrison song and feel like you're in that type of a place. Like you might feel like you're somewhere, you know, like there's something atmospheric about Astral Weeks, but it's not like not in this. It's just not the same atmosphere. So, I mean, these producers like Mr. Bangladesh or The Business. I think that's two guys. Or like Swizz, like they do something that's like, I don't know, it's not a metaphor, it's like a real thing, I guess. That's what I think is so powerful about that music. Like it's so dominant and confident and strong, and like what is a hip hop beat? Like that's just something that like I don't understand what that is. And I really like what is like a sub bass hit? Like what is that? Because it feels like it's like one of those things that people know, like 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 how babies just breathe, you know what I mean? Or like how people just find forage for food and shit like that. Like a sub bass hit like is something, and it's maybe the only thing really that's come out of like this technology path that's just like, oh my gosh. Because what in nature doesn't do that, but it's still like there's something so like dominating about it. I don't know, it's just like so like and what is that? Like it's not even similar to like the jazz or like you know uh I guess the different kinds of jazz and different kinds of African music that like blues came from, that then jazz came from. Like none of it is like that. None of it goes like doom 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 doom. Like why is that a thing, like because I can understand like how like you know this like Bach shit or like 12 bars or 4 chords. Like I can understand how that makes you feel something, because there's like this, you can break that down, like you can slow down the chords and kind of understand like how the changes make you feel a certain way, and see how like the notes like stay the same, some stay the same and some change, and like I can intellectually understand why, at least on a basic level, how music makes you feel a certain way. Like it's pretty easy to do if you learn like 2 chords on the piano. You just play them back and forth, and then you can you can test it. But with a beat, you can't do that, because once you change the beat, you change the whole thing. there's no way to understand it. Is only what it is, you know. There's no like way into it. There's no back door. And that's the thing for me. Like, um, so yeah, I miss when Lil Wayne was kind of like the guy on top, you know. I want to have like another goofy main guy, because that just set the scene for everything. It was so fun, you know. There's so many great fucking songs, and Nicki Minaj, obviously, like I was saying, I think she's, I don't know if I would say my favorite. Well, she's like my favorite pop star, I guess. Like just like Nicki Minaj coming on, like hearing that there's a Nicki Minaj verse on a song when you didn't know there was gonna be one. How that's just like so fun, you know, like every single time. Like it's fun is not even the right word. Like it's just makes it better, you know. And there's nothing really in music, like I was saying, how in music that's not really a thing that you can do usually, like to just have something happen and then the whole song is better and it doesn't like break the continuity, you know. It doesn't make the it doesn't make it worse and fragmented, and you know, it just better, you know, like just do it. So yeah, and I love, you know, when Drake was, the Young Money Drake stuff was good. I mean, he was on Every Girl and Bedrock, and the fucking Tiger verse on that song. Bedrock might be my, I don't know. And then and then I was saying how it was like complemented by, well, there were these like dark wintry songs like, you know, Bottoms Up, and like uh, I was forgetting the other one. I still forget it. It was, I don't know, Over would definitely be one. Just these kind of darker songs, and then in the summer, like 2010, 2009, maybe it was 2009, you had like Riding Solo and Dynamite and Replay and like Me Love, like Letting Go, all these like happier songs. Baby, you know, this was that Justin level stuff, and there was some Selena songs then too, and it was just like this happy ass shit, like, and like all these Caribbean artists were like getting more famous in America. It was like really nice. Um, but then those dark songs were really cool too, like No Hands and um, yeah, and like the T-Pain shit, like this like wintry, like, you know, minor chords, I guess, you know. It's really, it's just really really great musically. I was getting drunk a lot also at that point in time, so yeah, well, I'm glad I could kind of record this again. Maybe the other video will surface again. My phone does this thing where it dies, I lose everything, then it comes back like a week later or something. So maybe you'll get the other one. I'll repeat myself, which will be good. Cool. Thank you guys. Allahu Akbar.